Hey, it's Raktar, and you might be getting a sense of deja vu right now, and the reason that you might be getting a sense of deja vu right now is because you see that the Deku Tree is somehow alive again, and then he's somehow asking me to enter his mouth again, and you might have also noticed that this episode is called episode number 1.5 of the series, and there is a reason for that, a very embarrassing reason. So, like I said, you may notice I'm walking into the Great Deku Tree once again, and you also may notice there is a torch thing right there. What's the deal with that? In fact, there's also, we hear the sound of a Skulltula right here, right now. What the fuck is going on? Well, there is an answer to this question. There is a reason why there's a torch right here. There is a reason why there's a Skulltula. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to look like this. See? There's a Skulltula right there. In fact, several things in this room are different, and the reason for that is because as I started today, as I selected the Master Quest on the select screen of the game select, I was like, hey, what the oh, there's keys here, holy shit. So yeah, I selected Master Quest, and I sat there, and I had this sort of moment where I was like, what is going on? There is stuff here that, or no, there is no file in the file select screen. I was like, how is there no file? I started a file when I started playing this game, and that's when it all became apparent to me. The truth was revealed to me very unkindly. I was like, oh my gosh, when I played this yesterday, and I'm gonna put a big old annotation on the other video, but I was like, when I played this the other day, I did not even select the right game. And so here I am now, playing the correct game. This is the dungeon in this area from Legend of Zelda Master Quest. That's right, I'm actually doing Legend of Zelda Master Quest now, and so I figured we would just do this, episode 1.5, and episode 1.5 would make up for the fact that I didn't properly do this before, and I would redo the dungeon. It's interesting though now that I have the other dungeon fresh in my mind, I can cite the many differences here. Oh, is that gonna fall? Oh no, I was like, that Deku stick is totally gonna fall, but yeah. Now I can cite all of the many differences, and there are, holy crap, quite a few differences now in this dungeon since I'm actually doing the Master Quest version, and it is, I'm so embarrassed by the way. I won't even pretend to be proud of my foolishness. I'm super embarrassed about how this all turned out. I'm getting my ass kicked right now because I keep on not expecting these keys. These keys are all a surprise to me. Probably gonna get killed by keys, but this beautifully starts all the torches, which apparently I'm sure I'm going to need in this room, since the dungeon is in and of itself differently. You can open a door. Oh, but see, Navi still. Oh, good old Navi. She's still, even in Master Quest, tells me that I need to look at my green icon and all that shit. I mean, who's playing this game without having played the other game? And I believe, dude, this is very interesting because this room is the room that was down below before, but now it's full of, oh crap, whoops. Now it's full of Gomas, and I'm calling them Gomas, but they're actually just Goma's little children, the younglings, which, interestingly enough, we never saw any of the Goma spawn in my playthrough, and the reason we never saw any of the Goma spawn in my playthrough was, of course, because I didn't get to the point in that fight where I was fighting them, because I finished the fight too quickly, so now we get to finally see all these Goma spawn in this room that apparently was supposed to have them all along. Presumably this torch will make the box appear, or it'll make a, yep, okay, good. And let us put this away. We don't want this in my hand when the time comes. Now I can properly do the jumps. It's interesting, like, a lot of this is different. I kind of, but I don't know how interested in this people would be. Kind of am, like, half tempted to, do, like, a sort of thing now, where maybe I would, I don't want to be locked onto those things. Oh, gosh! Where I would, like, do both of the dungeons every time, but that'd be so much work, because then I'd also have to play through the entire game every time, but I don't know, man. It's kind of tempting to do all the dungeons sort of like back and forth, because it'd be cool to kind of like show side by side what the two dungeons always look like with each other. And so I would do like one episode where I would do the one dungeon, and then I would do another episode where I would do the other dungeon. But I don't know, people should like say in the comments whether or not they find that idea to be interesting or not. Something gives me the feeling that I'm gonna need to bring my torch up here. Nope, apparently not. It might be the case that maybe I need to kill all these Goma spawn, because clearly I don't think I can get out of this room yet. So maybe what'll happen is if you kill all the Goma spawn, you can get out of the room, because I'm having a little bit of a problem right now. Man, these Goma spawn get very scared of me every time I hit a Rooney them. Here, we got one more Goma spawn. That seems to me right now to be the only solution, is to kill all the Goma spawn. I know in many Zelda games that, yep, it has been the case that if you kill all the Goma spawn, the room will do properly what you wish for it to do, which is have a box spawn inside of it. Thank goodness, oh thank heaven, now I know that all I had to do was beat every Goma. I keep on calling them Goma. Goma spawn is better than calling them Goma, because technically, they're not Goma. They're just Goma spawn. See, now this dungeon is totally a mystery to me. It was interesting that I was talking about, I was like, maybe it's flipped, but it clearly wasn't flipped. Like, now that I think about it, clearly this dungeon was not flipped at all, and in fact, nothing was changed in between that dungeon and this dungeon. I just thought maybe they made the first dungeon exactly the same so they could, like, keep a sense of continuity for people who were coming back to the game. But now it all makes sense to me. I was just really dumb and did the wrong thing. No! Stop! Yeah, I get it. That's actually... You know what, that last thing it said was a fair thing to explain? It was a point that might be missed, because, you know, not everybody's going to experiment a bunch with the slingshot right when they get it. Oh! Oh crap! Ah! Keys! You know what, though? Now these keys aren't quite as much of a problem, because we have a beastly weapon by which to handle our keys problem, because keys are no match to this. You know, there's no... Interestingly enough, it occurs to me that there's no longer any... spiders. Those big spiders here. I wonder if... Nope. But, of course, this seems like kind of a worthless puzzle here, just because, you know, it's like... There's a secret here, but there's not really a secret here. Oh, let's get off here! I'm a little bothered by the fact that I hear another Skulltula. Oh, I'm just hearing that one. I thought I was hearing a Skulltula. I was like, I want the Skulltula! And I was kind of a little bit sad that I probably wasn't going to be able to get the Skulltula. Ooh, is this room... How... Ooh, crap. Crap. Oh, that was weird. That was really strange, and I don't think it was supposed to be that way. Oh man, this room is way different. It's got the nut-shooting guy. That dude seems to be gigantic, but I'm not 100% sure. I swear, that enemy definitely looks to me to be gigantic. Oh no! This is more complex, because I'm sure y'all noticed what I did wrong, I think. Was I was supposed to quite possibly... No, there's a button there. Okay, cool. I thought for a second that maybe I should have... Crap. That maybe I should have brought the fire down with me. Like, I should have jumped down with the fire. But then I was like, no way. How would I have even jumped down with the fire? I would have fallen into the water and immediately had things go south. Yeah, it's the button, of course. It was the button before. It is the button now that does the trickaroonie for me. I thought the game expected me to do something ridiculous, which is fall down here, purposely fall, like, on the land, so you don't lose your fire, and then... But see, then you also would take damage, and something gives me the feeling this is gonna be a good old-fashioned 5... I thought I already murdered this thing. What the hell? It's coming back to life from the dead. Yep, more 5 rupee pieces. In a Zelda game where I have said many times before... I don't know, maybe in Master Quest they make it different. But from what I've always remembered in this game... Oh, dude, I am doing some really weird accidental stuff right now. But I've always thought that in this game, money is really worthless. Every item that seems even reasonably important that you can buy with money in this game, I've always felt that you can buy without... Ooh. This guy is accompanied now by friends. Friends of the Goma spawn nature, which I gotta be careful not to... Did we kill this guy? Before that guy is friendly and just tells us the password, now we just murder him. They've really changed it. This is the Master Quest, because this isn't just the Master Quest, this is like the violence quest. This is the Legend of Zelda. Hey, before this dude would just tell you the... This is intrigue. Do we have anything we can shoot? Oh, as it turns out, you can bring a flaming torch through a door? I don't know if that's unique to this game or what. I don't remember. I always thought that torches went out when you brought them through a door. Apparently that's not the case. I seriously... There's a box. Weird. Just walk in, there's immediately a box. Yeah, no, I always thought that torches just automatically go out, but apparently that's not the case at all. Torches do not just automatically go out, and now there's a button here not in the water anymore. But... Oh! And there also doesn't appear to be... So that we got no button in the water. Oh my gosh, they really did! They turned these puzzles into puzzles in this game, for sure. So after sitting here for a very long period of time, I finally figured out what you're supposed to do here. It is like... It's one of those things where, on some, like, deep conceptual level, I just wasn't understanding at all what you were supposed to do. And it's because I didn't realize that you could duck. Like, it didn't even occur to me that you might be able to... that you might be able to duck to get under the thing. I was like, the only way that I can think of to get under... Crap, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do! And I also didn't mean to hit up. I meant to hit grab. I guess they just want you to do this. This is the only thing I can think of. Because for some reason you can't just grab the block and move it. I thought that's what they intended for you to do, but... Presumably this must be what you're intended to do. So many of these rooms have changed... Oh, nope. Lock onto the... There we go. We'll just lock onto the central dude first. And then we'll slash wildly so I don't get hit by any of these guys while I'm going to kill the dude. There we go. And I'm not sure if he'll die or if he'll tell me 23 is number 1. It looks like he'll die. No 23 is number 1 anymore. That's a thing of the past. Now it's all about death. Which kind of leads me to believe, since there's no 23 is number 1 now, it means that there's clearly going to be some other method of getting into the queen boss's room. It's kind of actually cool. Dude, doing this creates a kind of suspense, because if you sort of like know what the dungeon has to offer already, it's really neat, like seeing all the stuff that's changed. And you're like, okay, so there's not a dude telling you a puzzle code anymore, which means there's going to be another method for getting into Queen Goma's room of death and destruction. Oh wow, this looks complex. So obviously there's, yep, something above me that Navi wants me... Oh, it's a Skulltula, but sadly, it appears as though I'm not going to be able to get that yet without the boomerang. So now I'm going to have to come back for that golden piece of gold. Enemies everywhere. There's all these graves here. This place became a lot creepier in the Master Quest version because it's all like grave-tastic. So evil. Okay. Okay. I suppose now that... Oh no, there's a dude! There's a dude! That's fine. Dudes don't scare me. Okay, let's see if there's some kind of sweet secret in this room. I'm kind of sad that I can't get that Skulltula until I come back with the boomerang. Now, I guess now I'm gonna have to remember that there's a... Can I move these graves, by the way? Nope, no option to grab. There's some games, there's some graves in the game. There's some games in the grave that I know for surezies that if you have a... Wah, it's very interesting that they do that sort of thing where you have this idea... Oh crap, stop fucking with me. Stop having sex with me, you jerk. Whoa. This room is bizarre. Oh look, you can one-shot Goma's minions with the slingshot. Dude, I should have one-shotted Goma's minions earlier when I was trying to not... Can I stun these guys? Yep, alright. Oh, this enemy, this gigantic, whatever these things are called. This is an enemy whose name I don't actually know. it hides a Skulltula, except for sadly, once again, I think this is another Skulltula that I can't get to because it's just ever so slightly too high for me. Like, I'm trying to think if I can maybe do a sword slash, and no, that doesn't even take me remotely close to high enough. Well, I suppose, man, they're basically being like, hey, sucker, if you want to get all the Skulltulas in this place, you best be prepared to make a return trip, because we don't give no fucks if you want to get all the Skulltulas. That is actually kind of disappointing that they would put all these Skulltulas. I guess that's how the Master Quest does it. Master Quest don't give no fucks. They want you to come back and replay and redo the dungeons, and look, we got a giant... We're gonna ask Navi what these are. I'm tired of not knowing the name. Oh, they're Bokubaba. Yeah, oh, Dekubaba. Bokubaba is in a different game. Bokubaba, I believe, is what these guys are called in Wind Waker, and he did not get stunned like I thought he was. Oh, they don't... I guess they just don't get stunned for the same amount of time. Maybe in this game my slingshot just damages them? I don't know, but I better kick his ass because he's kicking my ass. Shit. Oh, and I forgot this guy's here. Fuck! Everything has changed! Maybe this guy will become a shop owner. A lot of these dudes will sell you things. Let me give you a Deku Shield for 50 rupees. Okay. Why would I want a Deku Shield? That's so weird. Does the game... Is there a way that you can lose your Deku Shield in here? I bet there is. There's no reason that they would have that... Yeah, stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A while holding... Yeah. Whatever, dude, this is just like the old one, so... There's no confusion for me here. Although, they make this room very treacherous now. Because you have to come from the other way instead of... They make it so you have a much longer run, so you have much higher chance of losing your flame whilst... Alright, so there's the thing, By the way, interestingly to me, they also took out the torches here. I want to lock onto this enemy so it stops hitting me right as I jump on here. Whatever. Problem solved. Alright, so the treacherous path I guess I have to take... We're gonna need to kill this dude, because this dude is gonna be in my way. I actually, for some reason, thought I was gonna have to jump in that middle platform, but as I sort of looked here, I noticed that you have no need of jumping on the middle platform. In fact, even though they make it so you do have to run a little bit further with your torch, it's not that much further, and oh crap, but it's far enough that I got fucked by it. This time I'm just gonna point myself in the proper direction, and I can't... Oh crap, I'm not hitting climb like a dummy. Okay, roll now! There we go, and we'll just fall. No reason to wait around and prolong this. Now we get to find out the sweet secret to how you get into Queen Goma's lair without the code. Do you just have to know the code in this game? What the F? Alright, well, whatever. Maybe they just expect that people who have played this game already know the code. Alright. What if the code's different and for some reason nobody told it to me? I'm not even doing the right code anyway. It's 231. They're gonna be like, nope, wrong code, dummy. Yep. I already knew it was 231. That's so weird, though. How were you supposed to... Like, if you're playing this game and you don't already know the code, I'm sort of wondering what the expectation is here. Like, do they just expect you to guess until you finally... Oh, the code is different now. Oh, I got it right. Alright, so it's 312. I basically just guessed until I got it. Maybe it's the fact... Maybe the problem was that I killed those previously, While she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. So, I'm thinking that what happened was I wasn't supposed to slash at the, I wasn't supposed to kill the Deku scrub earlier. I was just supposed to run into it, but for some reason... Oh, because of the things, I had my sword out, and so I was already slashing, and that's why I killed it on accident. Dang it. That's kind of silly that I accidentally killed it, and so I didn't know the new secret code. So apparently, the new code is 31 is number 2. Alright, Goma. Bring it on! Hopefully, I assume that the boss fight is unchanged, but I have no idea of knowing that. Like, I think that there's not really much they can change about the boss fight. It seems to me that, realistically, but I'm really excited, sort of, since I've never played this game or watched, like I said, I've never played this or watched anybody play it. I'm sort of excited to see if they did, like, make any changes to this sort of a thing. Alright, we're gonna not let it spawn any eggs. Or it could be possible that in this boss fight, maybe it spawns... Maybe Goma just spawns eggs automatically. I don't know. Alright, let's see that I turn red, Goma. I'm ready for you. Do it. There we go. Murder. 2 cycle. Who knows, maybe, like, the trick is that Goma has, like, less or more health in this, and that's what makes it tougher. Oh, nope. 2 cycled. And the boss fight appears to be the same. So with that, I'm going to end episode 1.5 right here. And the next episode will be picking up in the regular Master Quest, the actual Master Quest, and I will make sure to be doing all the dungeons in Master Quest instead of accidentally doing an entire dungeon in non-Master Quest. This has been Raktar, thank you for watching.